You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. In the news today, if Wike think he has deceived Tinubu by telling lies to him, he is making mistake. Who says so? Anabs Saraigbe, a chieftain of the Pan-Niger Delta Elders Forum, PANDEF, Chief Anna Saraigbe, has stated that Wike is mistaken if he believes he has misled President Bola Tinubu by falsely claiming that Governor Siminalayi Fubara failed to implement the agreement reached during the president's intervention in the Rivers State political crisis. In a video made available by Symphony, Saraigbe pointed out that contrary to Wike's claim, it is Wike himself who openly refused to comply with the president's directive. He recalls that Wike, during a media chat, publicly declared his unwillingness to follow the president's instructions. He stated that Wike revealed that even before the panel delegation met with Tinubu, he had already discussed his position with the president. According to Saraigbe Pandey, comprising elders, chiefs, kings, youths, and women from various ethnic groups, approached President Tinubu because they recognized the urgency of the situation. He said that they believe that if the president failed to address the issue promptly, it could escalate into a crisis in the Niger Delta, which could be detrimental to both the region and the federal government. He said if Wike thinks he has deceived Tinubu by telling lies to him and Siminalayi did not implement those agreements, Wike is making a mistake. And that's the reality of things. But rather, if it was Wike who came out like he did few days ago after the party to tell the world that he will not obey Mr. President in his media chat, he also made it clear that even before we met with Mr. President, he had met with Mr. President and he had told Mr. President his own stand. Why did Pan-Niger Delta Forum went to Mr. President? Pan-Niger Delta Forum made up of elders, chiefs, kings, youth, women from all the various ethnic groups observed that if Tinubu did not nip this in the bud, there will be a crisis in the Niger Delta, which will not be in the interest of Niger Delta and the federal government. That is the situation and the submission of a Pandef chieftain. Mr. Saraigbe on this matter of the resolutions that were, agreed upon with the president. That is between Wike's side and Fubara's side. The submission of the Pandef chieftain is that Wike is the she-goat or the black goat in this matter because he has made up his mind not to implement whatever the president has told them to go and implement, especially with the submission that before the Niger Delta Pandef people came, Wike had been to the president himself, explained himself, and told him his stand, meaning that since he has already made his stand known to the president, whatever the decision they want to make, if he doesn't go along with his plan, he's not going to, implement it. And Mr. Saraigbe is alleging Wike now that he has purportedly said in a media chat that he will not implement whatever the president said they should do. But then, on the other hand, it was Fubara who has decided to do all those agreements that were reached, even with the president. But Wike seems to be adamant and not willing to do anything. Be it as it may, the man is now trying to help the whole world to know that whatever Wike is trying to do has probably misinformed the president or lied to him or deceived him so that the president can take decisions that are, not genuine as it were to him, but thinking he is taking a genuine decision. And he also said that if the matter is not nipped in the bud, especially by the president, it might escalate beyond control, especially in the Niger Delta region. And Nigeria takes its oil from the Niger Delta, knowing fully well that it's the singular source of income for the country at this point in time. The president will not want to gamble, and the pandemic too doesn't want a situation whereby everything will escalate beyond control, and then Nigeria as a whole will be the one at a loss because two Wike and two Fubara are fighting, so to say, now quote and unquote. This elder statesman has come out to make a clear declaration and help the whole world to understand that it is Wike that is the clog in the wheel of progress of the matter as regards our Rivers State, because he was of the opinion that the whole executive of Pandef, the kings, the youths, the chiefs, the elders, the women from all various ethnic groups and all walks of life, they came together and to tell Tinubu, to try with the good office of the president to nip the matter in the bud, because they know that there is a crisis in Niger Delta, which will not be in the interest of Niger Delta and Nigeria generally, the federal government, if everything escalated beyond control. And that is very, very important, very, very essential that at this point in time, the president should be the one to call Wike to order. But then the deed is done. Whatever will be, will surely be. If Wike think he has deceived Tinubu by telling lies to him, that similarly Fubara did not implement those agreements, Wike is making a mistake. It's a mistake on the part of Wike, and he really needs to look into it. Now, let's look at the situation on ground. Who is at loss? Who is gaining? Are we going to say Wike is winning or gaining? Because the situation is a sorry case. But I will not join any bandwagon to say somebody is gaining or not winning. No, it is the people of Rivers State that are losing, and that is very, very bad. It's uncalled for. It's such a sorry case, and I think there is need for everybody to put all their hands on deck to bring things back to perspective. It is so unfair on the part of the people that the leaders they have elected asked to be at the ends of affairs are the one behaving like children, messing up the whole situation and causing unnecessary pain and hardship even to the people, in addition to the pain that has been inflicted on them by the economy at the center. And at this point in time, both parties will need to go and sit down now. They will rethink, they will reflect, both the governor and the members of the House of Assembly of Rivers State. Let everybody go on a recess or a retreat and begin to reflect on the situation of things, and then come out with their own conclusion or a resolution, whether it is the people that are supposed to be taken care of that are being taken care of, or the other way around, that we left the people, we did not take care of them, and we're busy taking care of our personal ambition. These are things that we're not supposed to. They need to sit down and reflect upon. They shouldn't allow it to continue to derail them. Their pride should not cover their understanding, and that will help to a large extent. And not only Wike, but the other statement, the Pandef, everybody should get ready to think of a way forward while the state of emergency continue. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.